Program.
All right, well, it's an anti-bullying program geared toward young students. Here to tell us about the program, it's an exciting one. Peace, pass it on, is Aunt Rhetta. And Aunt Rhetta, what is your background in education?
Well, I worked in the school system for 30 years. I did various things, worked for grants and various things, and I observed so many children. And so many children are bullied in schools.
Yeah.
And it's not just a big kid beating up on a little kid. You know, that's, in my background, I thought, well, that's bullying.
Well, and just what you were saying, I mean, some kids can be bullied by words, can't they?
Oh, and we call those bully talkers.
Oh, we have different degrees of bullies.
Oh, yeah.
And the bully talkers.
Bully talkers, but you think about it. I can remember people in my youth that said mean things to me.
Definitely.
And, you know, right now I don't sing in church because somebody said, whoa, you have a terrible voice. I mean, that's a truism. But anyhow, that's another story.
So bullying in schools, what do you do to help stop bullying in schools?
Well, my daughter and I have developed a little program, and we have 2 pilot schools, excuse me, actually, that are using the program.
Okay. This is a hermit crab cage
that's
right
a hermit
here.
crab, and what it is, it's a crab trap.
Okay.
Okay. And crab to us means children rallying against bullying.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
So is it just like anything else, the more knowledge you have against bullies, the safer you are?
Exactly, exactly. And you have to know that you're not the only one, and it's not your fault that you're being bullied.
Right, because normally it's the bullies that are out on an island by themselves. Everybody else is in the majority.
This is true, this is true. But, you know, when you're being bullied, you don't think about all that.
Right.
But what we're hoping to do, and as I said, very successfully in some of the schools that we've talked to, and TRAP also, that is teaching, respect, and peace. And it's all about respect.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Usually when I talk to people of my vintage, they just want to break out in song, you know, R-E-S-P. But anyhow,
that's a good song.
Another story. But anyhow, we have a little form that the children can fill out.
The crab trap.
That's right. And if they don't feel comfortable going to an adult and saying, this is happening to me, okay, so they fill this out and they put it in the crab trap, which is usually by a guidance counselor's office.
Sure.
Okay. The guidance counselor or principal will take that and see what the problem is and, you know, hopefully talk to the child.
So it's a good way for kids to share maybe their bullying story and feel safe about doing it, right?
That's exactly right.
Now, you have a red crab and a blue crab. Tell me about the difference between the two.
Well, I tell you what, our mascot, she is Sully. Her name is Sully, and there's a book all about the adventures of Sully. And we love our Sully because, obviously, she's different. She only has 1 claw, but that claw is raised in a peace sign. Do you just love it? I love it.
I do. I do. Now, if teachers out there want to get you into their schools, how can they get a hold of you? Okay,
well, we have a website, peace-passiton.org. And also, let's see, what is that email? Is Ask Rhetta. It's askrhetta@yahoo.com.
Perfect. So parents, teachers, anyone who knows there's a bullying problem, you can get Aunt Rhetta to teach the program, right?
Well, we would love to do that. Well, we have 2 pilot schools. Am I running out of time?
Yep, we're running out of time.
I got 2 pilot schools. One is Sullivan's Island Elementary. They are wonderful, wonderful. Ms. King and Russell Walker. And then Shell Point Elementary School.
So there you go, peace-passiton.org.
That's right.
Check it out. Aunt Rhetta, thanks for helping us get rid of bullying in schools.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Great
this
to
has
see
been such fun.
Well, you'll have to come back and tell us on your progress.
I do have a little something.
Oh, there it is. I promise I won't ever bully anyone. I love that.
How about that? And one more thing, real quick. Woo, peace, pass it on. These little. I want you to have these.
Okay.
Now, you wear one because you have done something respectful.
And go find a bully to give this to.
No, and you find another person who is peaceful and pass it on. Do you love it?
I'll find somebody real quick. Well, thank you so much, Aunt Rhetta. Good to see you. We've got a Lowcountry chef that's been featured on Food Network after the break.